Hi there, we're back. It's 2021. 2021. Everybody was looking forward to it. They couldn't handle 2020. Well, now we're in 2021. Let's see how people handle that. 2021 is a universal 5-year, which means change, movement, change. It means anything can happen at any time. Just when you have plans set, just when you think you know something is going to be a particular way, it changes. And that's the energy of a 5. That constant movement also gives us this feeling of being able to take on a lot of stuff. So one of the things that you want to watch for in a 5-year, and of course it will depend on what year your personal year is, how you vibrate with this energy. But one of the things you want to watch for in a universal 5-year is overextending yourself. Because it is one of those, the energy is movement. It's a busy movement. So it makes us think that we can take on the world. Oh yeah, I can do this, 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 and this. And yeah, let me add this to my plate. And I've been juggling all of these things. Okay, so let me add that one more thing. And the next thing you know, you're overextended. So that is one of the things that you want to watch for in a 5 universal year. And if you're in a 5 personal year as well, probably that'll double that energy up. So you'll really want to watch for overextending yourself, right? In 2020, the overview of 2020 is right from the start of the readings. I think I began them in April. It said, time has ended. The time has come to pass. It wasn't working. Have faith. We've been blessed with a blessed change. So consistently from that point on, we got have faith. We were consistently asked to have faith, to tap in, to get in touch with our spirituality, to trust our instincts, to get in touch with our instincts, because some people just aren't in touch with their instincts. So to get in touch with them, with those instincts, to trust ourselves. We were consistently asked to tap in and connect with our higher source. We were asked to not run with fear. Over and over again, we were asked to use logic and feel. Feel our way through things. One of the fun examples that I gave, and my family still kind of uses as an overall example for things like that is, you don't have to run out and buy 3,000 rolls of toilet paper because your neighbor Bob did. If you use your logic, maybe you've already got 3,000 rolls of toilet paper and you could benefit from getting something else that your family needs. It's that kind of stuff, Really just don't get caught up in other people's energy. Don't get caught up in fear. Don't run with fear. Be logical. Feel your way through chaotic or difficult situations. We were asked to step up, be the leaders in our own life, make changes, balance our lives, make our lives better. Step into our personal power and use that personal power with love. We were told consistently that our prayers were manifesting, that we had the Midas touch, that, we were told a lot of good things. It's a new dawn, that the work that we had been putting into last year, we had built that foundation. We'd taken care of that. We were told to look within, to find our inner truth, what it is that really makes us happy. So we were told consistently a lot of good things. And, being taught the art of flexibility, getting us ready to be flexible, being flexible in a 5-year, it will benefit us. So anyway, that's kind of a basic overview. We're in the new moon. New moons are all about setting intentions. It's a new cycle. So this is the time, the magic is here. It's the new year. We're in the Aquarian age. Aquarius is the most healing sign in the zodiac. The Aquarian age represents liberation and it represents freedom. It represents healing. It's a wonderful energy. So that's exciting. That's exciting. We're coming into this new moon. This new moon is in Capricorn. And it is the way things are lining up. It does govern new leadership. It does. So we'll see how that works out. You know, when we're coming into a healing age, an age of freedom and liberation, that is also a 5-year universal year, who knows what that means? Who knows what that means? But I know for one thing is for sure, we are the leaders in our lives. We are. And we were asked consistently last year to step up and do that, be the leaders in our lives. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm going to throw out 3 cards from the Deviant Moon deck. So usually I shuffle, and then I throw, and then I read, and then I shuffle, and then I throw, and then I read. And I'm not going to do that tonight. I've been shuffling as I'm talking. I'm going to throw out 3 cards from the Deviant Moon, and then I'm going to move on, and we're going to throw out 3 cards from the Dolphin Mermaid deck. There is a lot of energies at play this year. I encourage you all to look into astrology. There is a lot of great astrologists out there. You can, some amazing astrologers, and delve into it. Delve into that and delve into some numerology. I believe that God gives us messages. God writes us letters in the stars. And there's some amazing energy going on this year. So between now and July, wow. We're really kickstarting the year into some change. We really are. There are energies that are lining up that will be governing money. And we were asked all last year to balance our bank accounts, balance our lives, right? There are some energies lining up that do support new leadership. What does that mean? What does that mean? That could mean anything. So, and let's not get into our heads and our egos and try to think that we know what that means, because we don't. And we're in a year of change. We don't know what that means. But it probably means something good, because we're in the age of Aquarius. So I like to look at things, my cup is full. And no matter what's going on, I like to look at it that way. And I like to build my best life. We also have some energies that are going to be coming in between now and July that have not lined up like this since our Independence Day, since we became an independent country and signed that Declaration of Independence. So we have some really cool stuff happening in this age of, in the Aquarian age. Really cool stuff under a very healing sign. And of course, there's a shadow side to everything. Let's look to the positive and let's radiate that out from us. Let's radiate the positives out from us into the world. All right, so I'm going to throw out the 3 cards. See what they say. And I'll start with the first one that I threw. And it's upright, and it's swords, and it's get out of our heads. Our thoughts are doing us damage. You see that? Our thoughts are doing us damage. Chaos, chaos, chaos. We're in a 5-year energy, So, and there's a lot going on this year. I keep saying it is such an interesting time to be alive. Because for me, that's how I feel. I feel like it's a really interesting time. So we need to get out of our heads. We need to get out of our egos, get out of our heads. Let's stop thinking we know everything. Get out of that head. Breathe. Center. Our thoughts are driving us a little crazy. They're damaging. They're damaging. So let's balance our thoughts, okay? Balance our thoughts by grounding, by meditating, by finding our center. Whatever it is that helps you find your center, do that. And get out of that head. Let's get out of our heads. Repetitive messages. The second one is the Magician. Woohoo. And that was upright. The Magician's a cool card. It is the Higher Arcana. It's the big picture. It's the big picture. So the Lower Arcana are the day-to-day things. The Magician is big picture. This is upright, so it is quite literal, right? Big picture. Magician. We have what it takes. We have what it takes. A magician holds many skills. Look at this. Can you see? Look at all the things he's holding. So he's holding the sword. He's holding the emotions. He has the wands. He has the pentacles. He holds everything he needs. We have what it takes. We have what it takes. So the worry, the fear, the damaging thoughts, get out of those. We got what it takes. We have what it takes. It's pretty reassuring. So get in touch with yourself. You know, get in touch. Center yourself. Get yourself out of your head. Right? That's what we all need to do. Back up out of our heads. We need to just center ourselves, back up out of our heads. There's a lot going on right now. And believe me when I say this shit is designed to keep us crazy, okay? Educate, don't inundate. Inundation will tip you over the edge. It will. Educate, don't inundate. Take a break from the crap that's going on. Center yourself. Come back into yourself. Set your intentions right now. Start setting your intentions for this new year, this new moon. Set your intentions. Build off from what you've been building as of last year, right? Keep building that. Keep balancing your life. Keep making sure things are taken care of. One of the cards with the last reading with the full moon was care for your assets. Keep doing that. Care for your family. Keep doing that. Keep doing all the things that we were doing last year and asked to do. Keep doing that. Keep building that. Because remember, we built the foundation last year. Now we're going to build up from the foundation, right? So keep doing that. So let's not stay in our heads and thoughts that are damaging. Let's feel our way through things and be logical and tap in and have faith and trust. Know that we have what it takes. We got what it takes. We have skills. You know, we have our mind, we have our hearts, we have our support systems, our loved ones. We have our intuition, we have our guides and our God. We have what it takes. We're being assured of that with the Magician. Okay? And then the next one is, there we go again. We're right back to this. This is really important. And we do have some energies that, you know, at play that are going to be governing our money. That's what they do. It's governing the money sector. So here we are again, back with the assets, burning up the money. So we've been asked consistently, really quite consistently, to balance our bank accounts. And I want to, you know, when we are consistently given the same message over and over and over, it's the universe on screech. So let's balance out those assets. Take care of our assets. Get them balanced out. Okay? Let's not just burn up our money and our assets. We need to be smart. We need to be smart. How do we live from a place of freedom if we're oppressed? So if any of us are coming from a place of we have more bills than we have money, we're not good at budgeting our money, we're overspending, overextending, how are we free? How does that make us free? What that does, because money makes the world go around, right? You need it to buy your food, to buy your clothes, to pay your rent. You know, you need it to put gas in the car so you can get from point A to point B. So it is a kind of a big deal. Money is a big deal in our lives. No matter how much we have or how little we have, what we have of it, it's a big deal because our lives sort of revolve around that. But if we're not taking care of that, and we're not being responsible with that, what does that do? Stresses us right out, doesn't it? So, this is get out of our heads and be logical, but the money thing can get up in our heads and drive us crazy and keep us stressed out. There is no freedom in that. There is no freedom in being under the thumb of finances. There isn't. And you can burn through it and then go, oops, I don't have the money for oil. It'll be a damn cold month, won't it? So, you know what I'm saying? So, we're being told once again, we've got to be a little smarter with our assets. Balance those babies out. It's important. It really is important. So let's keep working on that. That seems to be a consistent message. So now let's get some wonderful and awesome and amazing positive affirmations for 2021. I'm really excited about 2021. I was excited about 2020, and though a lot of people, shit all over it, I was bound and determined to make the best of it that I could and try to maneuver with it. And I really did, those readings, and it was saying, you get in touch with yourself, look within, get to know yourself. What is it that you really want? Work towards that. What will make you happy? I paid attention, and I'm grateful for 2020 because I learned a lot about myself. I took some leaps of faith. I did some things that I wouldn't have done that I thought I would do a couple years down the road or 5 years down the road. And I just did it. I felt like I didn't have much of a choice. So I just did it. And I did it with a positive attitude, saying, this is what I want, so I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm going to do this year too. And I hope that you all do that with me. That we take this year, and regardless of what's going on, we consistently work and continue to work to create our best life from the best possible point that we can. That we believe in ourselves, that we tap in, that we can keep building that faith, that we don't just let the hard work from last year fall to the wayside, that we continue to build up from that solid foundation that we worked so hard to build last year, and that no matter what is going on in the world, we consistently choose love, and we consistently choose a positive outlook, and we consistently choose to follow our faith and be led by our higher power. Tap in and listen to that and trust that. Be kind to one another. Help one another. There are so many things that 2020, brought out in people again. Going shopping for people. And for all of the crap that there was in 2020, it also enticed some really good things. So let's keep building from those things. Let's keep building each other up, building ourselves up, and creating our best possible life. Okay? So now I'm going to take 3 cards right off from the top, just like I did with the Deviant Moon. We're going to get 3 positive affirmations because we deserve it. We deserve it. All right. So the first positive affirmation is, you're being helped. Wow. You are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. That's an amazing card. I feel like that is the day-to-day picture. That is the overall picture. That is the higher arcana picture. That's it. That's it every day, always, in every single way. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. I really like that. Now, the next card is a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So, again, I mean, we've had that in past readings pretty consistently. This is one of the first cards in 2020 when I started sharing these readings. I felt pulled to start doing this, and this is one of the first cards that we pulled. And so basically, you know, this card is saying to you, if you've had troubles in the past, if you've been seeing things in a particular way, if things weren't working out for you so great, it is a new dawn. It is. So we just have to trust in that. You know, sometimes when things are changing, amazing things come from crappy situations. You know what I mean? So you think something is just crap. You just think it is. And all of a sudden, from that situation that you would have rather not had happen, like say for instance, you just lost your job, but you got hired by somebody who actually appreciates you, and the pay is better and the work is better. But if we still stay stuck in our head of saying, yeah, but I got fired from my last job, those people had no right to do that, blibbity blah, blibbity blah, we're not seeing the blessing that we have right in front of us. So we're being asked to understand that the worst is now behind us and positive new experiences are on the horizon. We have to project that, right? Because where our mind goes, energy flows. And the universe will always, always, always back up our biased thoughts with experiences to prove to us that our biased thoughts are right. That's why it's so important to get out of the head and feel our way through things and kind of give ourselves a shift. If we believe we're going to receive good things, we will. We will. The universe will give us things to prove that our thoughts are right. So we can be biased about negative things, or we can be biased about positive things. I'm going to choose the positive. And I hope that you all choose that with me. All right. So the next card is contemplation time. Spend some time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Really like this card. Because in order to get out of our heads, we need to have that time of centering. And we had that card with the deviant moon where, you know, we're up in our heads and our thoughts are damaging. So we're being asked to balance our thoughts and get out of our head, kind of feel our way through things, and don't be stuck in those damaging thoughts. So we need to center ourselves to do that. I love to meditate. It's one of the things I love most. I've recently been drumming, and then I do my meditation, and I do my prayer and my healing. And the drumming feels almost as good as being able to go out and sit on the lawn and sit outside, which, you know, I'm not getting a lot of outside time right now. But contemplate about what it is that you truly want. Center yourself. We're on this new moon, right? New moon's about setting our intentions. Let's set our intentions forward for 2021 to rock. I mean, let's really make this our year. Truly. Where we are liberated, where we're free, where we've stepped into our personal power, where we're trusting our intuition, where we're tapping in and we're in flow, where our dreams and desires, we're setting our goals and we're reaching them and we're getting there. So let's contemplate, let's center, let's back up from the chaos. If people are coming at you with a lot of overload of information. Ask them to back up for your own sake so that you can center on what it is that you want, truly want for you. Okay? We made it through 2020. We made it through easily. Well, maybe not easily, but went by quick, right? 2021. Let's work it. Let's really work it and make it a great year. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it resonated. Happy New Year. I'm excited for all of us to see where this year goes. You know, it's the Aquarian age. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. All right. Until next time, enjoy.